Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, why is this not going? It's because I've not pressed the gas pedal. Gas pedal? Oh, American.
Oh no.
Ooh.
We're not back in Florida.
Oh dear. Welcome to another episode even of
Experiences with my father.
So today, we've done this a lot recently in the sense of, sorry for not doing a video for absolutely ages. We've been very busy. So I've moved my salon from Clarence Street in Cheltenham, 28 Clarence Street in Cheltenham, to 4 to 6 Bath Road in Cheltenham. And Theo, as you can see, is starting to look like a woolly mammoth. So I thought it would be a good idea to cut his hair.
Because that was one of our most viewed videos for some absolute weird reason.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, he's right. That is one of our most popular videos. That, the flight to Florida and the you getting your haircut are the most popular videos we have. So yeah, we are going to go to Florida. No, we're not. We're going to go to Cheltenham.
Oh, really?
We're going to go to Cheltenham. We're going to have a look around the new salon. Give you a little bit of a. Oh, gee whiz! I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of the new salon, and then we are going to. Then we're going to cut his hair, because as I say, he looks like a woolly mammoth. And that's it really. So we thought we'd just invite you along to have a little mooch at what we've done, what we've achieved, get his reactions from certain elements.
If I'm honest, I'm not normally a fan of haircuts, but this time I actually think it'll be quite interesting going in the new salon and having a haircut.
What is that?
I don't know, I just want to see how different it is and nicer. Or...
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. We've got some friends pulling up alongside us now.
Who?
This side.
Ah!
Sorry about that. We had some friends pull up alongside us, so we just wanted to say hi.
A person from one of our other videos, if you can guess.
Yes, Alfie. Yes, he was.
Oh, I wanted to keep it surprised.
Sorry. Yes, he was in our Forest of Dean video, wasn't he? So yeah, so we are. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little mooch around. So yeah, why? Sorry, you were saying before we had the friends turn up. Why do you think it's going to be more interesting this time? Is it just because it's a new salon, having a look around, or?
I think it's going to be nicer. I think he's used more tech, so it's going to be more interesting.
Oh, I think I know what you're on about.
What?
You're on about the basins.
No, I want to see how. No, it's not just the basins. I just want to see how it will increase from the other one.
Actually, do you know what? That'd be quite interesting. And answer wisely, Theo. You know, if you want to eat later, it would be interesting to get your opinion on, you know, which is better, which salon you prefer. So this is why I say answer wisely, because no, I want your honest opinion. So I do want your honest opinion. You know, if there are things that, you know, certain things I won't be able to change, but there might be things you go, oh, I kind of like that from the old salon or what have you, and I might be able to do something about it. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to get some opinions, because it's been very great. It's been lovely. We've had some lovely responses from everybody who's come to the new salon. Everyone's been very positive about it. Everyone sort of said it's very nice and what have you, and that's lovely. But you also have to be realistic that not many people are going to turn around to you and go, oh, what did you do here? This is ugly. You know, if they felt like that, you know, they might, you know, people genuinely tend to be very nice. So I do feel that everyone's being honest, but you know, sometimes if you want someone to be brutally honest, you need to ask your son.
Good one.
So yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go and have a look at the salon. Going to give you a little bit of a tour around.
Oh, one quick question. I got
Yeah.
a silver chameleon up.
Not on the Instagram wall yet.
Arm you Wellings.
Well, I can't work out how to do it at the moment. That's my biggest problem. Anybody who can come up with an idea, I'd really appreciate it. So what we've got, and
Google can't do that.
And I will show you when what I'm on about when we get there. But outside the old building, above the front doors, we had this silhouette of a chameleon, our design of a chameleon. And then what happened was, actually your mum designed that.
What?
Yeah, Mummy designed that. That's the silhouette of the chameleon. And so anyway, so we've got that, and I wanted to put that on what we're calling our Instagram wall. Now this is a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine called Amy. Her daughter, her eldest daughter, Livy. God, that was a noisy car. Very noisy car.
Very noisy.
It sounded like it had too many baked beans. But her eldest daughter, Livy, told me about an Instagram wall. You've got to have an Instagram wall. And I'll be honest with you, I was very much lines of what on earth is an Instagram wall. So I thought, well, I'll have a look into this. And basically, an Instagram wall, the idea of an Instagram wall is this: that you've gone somewhere, whether it be a restaurant, an experience, a hairdressing salon, a beauty salon, what have you, and you fancy, you know, Instagramming it, like, oh, look at me, don't I look great, don't I look wonderful, I've had this wonderful experience, and you take it in front of this wall, and this wall actually has a bit of advertising on it. So what I've done is I've done this wall, which has got it's like a plant wall, if you like, and the idea is to put the logo of our chameleon on that wall. The problem is I could not work out for the life of me how to attach it. So that's my biggest frustration at the moment. Although, as talking to you, I might have just come up with an idea.
I had an idea as well. Small little brackets, one connecting to the wall, one connecting to the chameleon.
Well, what they do is they have these little things coming out of the sign. This is how they fix it, and then they've got these other things that they screw into the wall. They just slot it in. I could ask the manufacturers where I can get those from. Or the other idea I had is the plant wall is built on a grid. Okay, so how about you super glue cable ties to the back of the chameleon, and then you cable tie it around the back, so you wouldn't see the cable ties, but you tie the cable ties tight behind the grill.
Are you honestly going to use cable ties for your new business?
Doesn't matter what you use, as long as it gives the right look, and you know what I mean? As long as it looks right and it lasts.
True.
You know, it doesn't matter, does it really? So anyway, that's what we're doing today. He's getting a haircut. You're going to get to look back and probably watch him have a haircut. You're going to get to see.
Probably they're going to be going ballistic in the comments if we don't.
Well, you need to think about what hairstyle you want. You know, do you want to?
Old one I use, or the one I always have.
Well, you want I was thinking more like Mr. Beast rather than.
No.
You want what's his chops?
Yeah.
What is his chops? I've forgotten his name.
Just a fringe. That's what they call it, don't they?
Who's the guy we normally do? Preston?
Yeah.
Preston Plays.
I don't watch him anymore, really.
You don't watch him much anymore, do you?
Yeah.
Which is quite nice, because I get fed up on the "Hey guys! Oh my god, guys!"
To be honest, if this guy doesn't know, it's pretty much what YouTube is nowadays.
What? Hey guys!
No, it's worse. No, it's worse.
Oh really?
Oh, it's got worse.
Grief.
Oh, it's worse.
So yeah, we'll come up with a hairstyle for him, and we'll cut his barnet. I tend to take Theo's hair quite short, if I'm honest, because he doesn't love having his hair cut, and
well, you never know. This could change the whole idea of it now.
you never know, maybe. But yeah, so I take it quite short because then we don't have to do it too often. So yeah, that's what we're up to. So we will see you in a minute when we get to Cheltenham. Right, so we are now in Cheltenham. I'm a little bit out of focus. Here we are. I don't know where the boy is.
Behind you.
I can't see him.
Yeah, we're doing the conga.
So funnily enough, so yeah, it's quite a nice symmetry almost for me. We can cross over here, dude. It's quite a nice symmetry for me that our new salon is very, very, close to our old salon, which is very weird. And when I mean our old salon, I mean our old salon. That was the first salon that my mum and dad started back in 1985, where they decided to start the business Chameleons, and they started it in 31 Cambray Place. Then we moved 10 years later, we moved down to 28 Clarence Street, and we were there for 30 successful years. There's Mr. Policeman. 36 successful years there, and then we're now in Bath Road, and we're doing this one. So let's have a look. So I'm gonna swap the camera over. So we're gonna get Theo's reactions now. Hey? Well, hopefully you'll notice the building with like the chameleons written out on the side of it. So this is the outside. convenience hairdressing since 1985. So, let's open it up. I've got to remember which key does which. Hello, don't know what that was about. Yep,
Policeman's looking, that's a good sign.
The alarm's getting angry. It might go off because I've irritated it. It is quite a sensitive alarm. I have learned. Yes, I'm here. There we go. Right. So, Theo. Actually, I'll tell you what, let me just close. Yeah, right. Let me just turn all the lights on. So you get the full effect of the salon. Okay, stop this for a second. So, here we go. This is the new salon. What do you think?
I immediately will say multiple things.
Go on.
Again, I don't know how I recognise it so quickly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's the sound system. Yeah.
Best place to put that.
Hey.
That was the best place to put it.
I built that especially for it.
That was a good place, because where else would you put it?
Yeah.
Put it that nice.
And then we've got the basins, reception desk, salon units.
I'll say one thing.
Go on.
Do you think you could put another chair somewhere around there?
No, because we don't usually have too many people waiting around, and we want to have a decent open walkway, especially if somebody comes in with like a baby buggy or a wheelchair or something like that.
Is that wheelchair spaceable?
Yeah, and we've got a ramp for it as well.
Oh, brilliant.
So yeah, so we got, this is the downstairs, and you've got the basins, which Theo will try out in a bit, and then upstairs.
I've tried them out, trust me.
So then upstairs, and what I'll do is at the end of this video I will put some before and after photos up for people to see. So this is the upstairs salon. So as you can see, we've got 4 salon units. Ignore the desktop dishwasher that we will be plumbing in at some point soon. So we've got 4 units. See if I get you to stand back a minute. Stand back, that's it. We've got a nice waiting area here for the people for like beauty therapy or waiting for friends and family up here. Got another basin up here which also extends there and massages. And then we've got down the corridor. So as I say, we've got beauty therapy. Then we've got our staff only storage cupboard, staff room, and then we've got our bathroom here. Let's pop that down. There we go. So we got our bathroom here. And this does remind me very much of an aeroplane kind of toilet. I kind of almost fancy putting like a fake aeroplane window in there as making it look like you're on a holiday.
Actually, that'd be quite good. It'd be quite a nice, funny thing to
It'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Why not?
I might see if I can do that. But yeah, so the beauty therapist is self-employed. She runs a room off of me. So I'm not going to go into a room without her permission. But it's quite a cute little room, really. So yes, I'm not going to go into it because it's not mine. This is our Instagram wall that I was on about. So the intention being that there will be a chameleon logo on there at some point. That was one hell of a fight to put that up.
Really?
Oh God, yes, it was so frustrating.
What did you have to do to actually put it up? Was it just
glue, nails, anger, just a few bits and bobs, really. But there we go. This is what I've spent the last 8 months doing, basically. Pretty much 8 months, I think it is. I don't know. It's a long time. We've only been here 2 weeks, so we're still settling in. We're still learning about the place. We're still sorting things out. But yes, this is what we've been up to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of a sort of, I don't know how to describe it really, clips together so you can see the before and after of what we've done, what we've achieved.
Is it called a relapse or something?
Not a relapse, but I know what you mean.
Time-lapse.
Time lapse. Yeah, relapse is something completely different.
What's that?
We'll go into that later off camera. Anyway, so what we'll do now is I'm going to wash his hair. So stay tuned and join us for that.
Shall I take this off? Yeah.
And we'll take that off when shampoo it. I'm not going to shampoo it yet.
Oh, I haven't turned it on, so I might as well turn it back on.
Right then, so what are we going to do?
Nice hairstyle.
A nice haircut. So nice and short back and sides, yeah.
Nothing off the top as the Paddington movie.
Just on the back and sides, barber.
Nothing on the top.
It will not be like that. Cool, okay, so yeah, we'll dethatch you, yeah? Because my gosh, that's a lot of hair.
In my language.
Give you a good haircut.
There we go.
Okay. Right then, Theo, so let's get a towel to put round your neck.
This is going to feel so weird.
Can you fall for me? Dun-da-da. Right, lean back.
You could call it the first haircut of 2025 because it is. Oh, that's cool.
It is cold, isn't it? Right. So, sir, your button controls to lift your legs and set the massages up.
I know what I'm going.
So you crack on with that, my little boy.
Because I also know my favourite one after me and my grandfather, who used to own this establishment, well, the old one, is we found out the best one. So if you ever come here, we suggest the Dream one.
Oh, Dream. Okay, the Dream setting you prefer.
Right, so one we both prefer.
I quite like the relaxed one, but okay.
I like the relaxed one, but it does less than the Dream one.
No, fair enough.
And it gets more on the shoulders.
So one of the things about having a new business, a new salon, is very much like, it's not a new business, but a new salon, is it's very much like when you move home and you're constantly losing stuff. So I'm just trying to think now where the clippers are, where this, that and the other is, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure.
Oh, Pop stole the air things.
Hmm?
If you're wondering, Pop stole the air things to clip the hair.
Hey?
The things they clip your hair, you squeeze it and boom.
Yeah.
I think he stole some of them.
No, he hasn't.
Oh.
There he is. Right, head back for me. That's it. Is that too hot or is that okay?
That's about right.
Cool. Love you.
Look at that, good service in comedian's hair salon.
So when you're shampooing, if anybody's interested in this, it might be. So, we soak the hair.
I'll say one thing immediately.
Mm.
The basin's a sheet there, so it doesn't leak as much water as in the old one.
Ah.
Which is a good up.
Try and get your hair back for me, do a little help. So, soak the hair. Make sure it's nice and saturated. Theo's hair does flick about a bit, unfortunately. He's got very, very strong hair. Incredibly strong hair, actually. So, get some shampoo. We're going to use Energizing Blend.
Normally, this is actually my worst, the part that I hate the most about going with my haircut. But this time, it isn't as bad, I would say.
Very good.
So again, another upgrade.
Yeah.
So everybody like the old song, give it 5-star. You may have to find out how to give it a 6-star.
So when you're shampooing, when you stroke the hair, but this is more for like long hair, really. So when you bring your hand through the hair like that, that is called after wash in the hairdressing terms. And this is basically you're stroking the shampoo through the hair like that, okay? As I said, that's mainly for long hair that you're bringing it down like that. And then this is called rotary, and it's basically using the pads of your fingers on the person's scalp and massaging the scalp in a rotary fashion, really. And what this does is it just makes sure you get into all of the hair, making sure it's nice and clean. We tend to start at the front, moving slightly backwards, down to the nape. Now the area, there's a triangle at the back of your head. So if you imagine where your crown is, and you draw a triangle to where there's a bit that always sticks out the back of your head, right? That's called the occipital bone.
King Charles knows what we're talking about.
Anyway, from there, if you imagine there's a triangle, that is usually the oiliest part of anybody's hair. So we give that a good old scrub. So then we go from the back, round to the side, going forward, making sure we've got everywhere. Now Theo's hair started off being quite nice and clean, so I'm only going to give it one shampoo, but usually we do two, and that's just again to make sure, or doubly sure, that the client's hair is nice and clean, nice and fresh.
No, you can do two, this is my part.
No, it's my day off, you're having one.
I'll say one thing, it's quite clever they have to massage the basin, because I was thinking, right, why not have a massage in the head? That's what what he's doing. So that's the kind of clever thing about it. It's kind of a joint effort between human and machine.
Well, the nice thing, again, crank your head back.
It could be a massage.
And the nice thing, the whole point, well, what I want to be, one of the whole points of the hairdressing experience here, is that we want you to enjoy coming in. It's a fun salon, it's a friendly salon. There's, we have a lot of banter, we have a lot of fun with everybody in here. But also, it's supposed to be relaxing. It's supposed to be, step back again for me. It's supposed to be a really nice, relaxing experience. And so coming in, having your hair washed, and having sort of like a nice massage on your head, whilst your legs are raised, your back's being massaged as well. And I have to say, the massage chairs are very impressive. It's like, again, head back again.
They're not those rubbish ones you may see in like Amazon that just give you a vibrate or something.
Well, this is it. I bought what I thought was going to be a massaging chair for the study a long time ago. It was supposed to be a proper, what do you call it? Yeah, just massaging office chair.
And that was a lot.
And that just vibrated slightly. That was that. So yeah, unfortunately that didn't really do what we wanted it to do. Right, so you need to stop the program. So press stop.
You just press stop and it does the rest.
And then it does that, and then once it's finished flashing the lights, then you press down on the button, there you go, and your legs go down. Excellent.
It's Harry Potter!
Wonderful. Right, over to the unit.
Again, this was definitely the best one I've had ever.
Excellent.
Much better than the last one.
Over to the unit then.
Goodbye, James. Goodbye. No, not goodbye. Good.
Don't know why you said. Oh. I don't know why he's saying goodbye. I'm still here. I think what he means is they were a goodbye.
Yes, that's what I mean.
I do apologise that my camera work has just become very, very shaky. Unfortunately, my gimbal died battery-wise, so rather frustrating. Although I might have had a brainwave.
Can we get a boom?
Bear with me a second.
The gimbal?
There we go. That's better.
We've put back on the thing and we've used a charger over there.
So basically, what Theo's trying to say in English is we put the phone back on the gimbal and we've used a charger, a USB charger, because all of the power points in here has also got USB power points for people to charge their phones and stuff from.
Yeah, talking about that, do you think you have any more plugs and like any more leads so people can charge their phone on the table or something?
We've got a few, but we haven't got loads.
We could just say one day you could possibly get more. It'd be good.
Yeah, but when people come here once or twice, they'll know that that's an option, so they'll bring it with them, won't they?
True.
Right, so let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. So let's find my scissors. There we go. So yes, excuse my appearance because I'm not in my work gear.
You still look good.
Somebody's after something.
No, I'm
Somebody's after something.
Normally there's...
Have you turned your microphone off? Probably a good idea because that's going to ruffle and rustle a little, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, you may have just heard the fluffiest noise in the world.
Yeah.
For the last 8 minutes.
And turn that mic off. There we go, that's better. So, we are going to cut your hair. Oh, do you want to put that?
Hmm?
Yeah? Do you want a drink?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want? Got 7-Up or Diet Coke or Coke?
I'll have a Coke this time.
Just a normal Coke?
Oh, let's go healthier and get a diet.
Okie dokie.
Actually, no. Oh, that's good. Actually, no, I'll go for a normal Coke. Why not?
Do you want a normal one?
Yeah. They're never quite the same.
Personally, I prefer Pepsi, if I'm honest.
Really?
Yeah, I'm more of a Pepsi fan.
I'm with a Dr. Pepper guy.
Out of Coke and Pepsi are the similar sort of product, aren't they? Yeah. Dr. Pepper is a different product, really.
It's quite similar.
It's quite similar, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not quite the same.
Right then. Okay, pop the Coke down then.
Huh?
Pop the Coke down then. Gosh, it's so hard, your life, isn't it? So tough. Good grief. It never ceases to amaze me just how much hair Theo has.
Was never ceased to amaze me, mean.
Just like, it's just, you've got so much hair, it's insane. So we're going to go for the sort of Preston Plays-esque sort of style. So
It's just called a fringe.
we're brushing this.
I'm starting to know more than him.
Combing this into shape. So one of the things that my father, who trained me, said many years ago was accuracy is key with hairdressing. You know, even if you're going to do like a messy style, for instance, if you make sure you cut it incredibly accurately, take all your sections nice and accurately and all that lot, what you do is you cut a style that's going to be messy style, for instance, you cut that accurately.
As soon as you say messy play, I just hear about the football guy.
Messy. But yeah, as soon as you cut like a messy sort of style, if you take all the sections accurately, you take them all really, really cleanly, you can mess it up afterwards, but to get a good cut that's going to last well, you need to have an accurate section. So first we're going to go with a grade 3, and that's going to whittle down some of the hair.
Also, I'll say one thing that I'm very impressed by. On this phone, you can't see it because it's the video, but it keeps popping about saying how people are coming past, like such and such spotted. But the interesting thing is I actually see a person come along, so it's actually like knowing. So
I think it's spotting us. That's the security cameras in the salon. So I think they're probably spotting us, depending on what camera it's saying.
I'm trying to help you here in advertising and less robbery, so I suggest you be quiet.
Well, no, it's you know, the fact we've got security cameras, we've got one outside, we've got one there, you know, so they could be spotting from outside, they could also be spotting us.
They're probably doing both.
Yeah.
Also, one thing, Tom Cruise, you're not getting in here. I'm just telling you that.
So I'm going up to where I've decided that I'm going to start the blend with the scissors from. So I'm going to blend this with the scissors. So this is just taking a lot of the hair off and taking it out of the way and keeping that same line going in at the head, keeping a reasonable amount of pressure with the clippers against the head, because it will follow the contours of the head then. And sometimes people have slightly wonky heads, slightly misshapen heads, and what you do afterwards is you blend with the scissors afterwards to sort of blend those lumps and bumps out. And you can also blend with the neck hair trimmers as well.
Well, I'll say one thing about the sound that I really like.
Go on.
No matter what angle you put that camera on, when you got me in the background, the background always looks great, no matter what angle you put it on.
It does look smart, doesn't it?
Every single way. Personally, that one over there was the best, but every single one still looks very good.
Yeah, the only thing I do need to change, and it bugs me to admit this because my dear father said it first, and I was a bit grumpy with him because I'd just done so much work on the salon, and I am very proud of it, don't get me wrong. But
I think I know what it is.
But he did point out that the mirrors were too high, and so I do need to adjust the mirrors.
I wouldn't say they're too high.
If you're very, very short, and we haven't put the chair up, I bumped your chair up. And if I drop your chair down...
Oh yeah, I see the point.
You know what I mean?
Well,
So,
I think you're always going to put your chair up, aren't you?
well, to a degree, yeah, but not always. It's... Yeah, never mind. We all make mistakes.
To be fair though, it'll be too close to the table personally, I think then.
No, it needs to be a little bit up.
If you say so.
Yeah. We've had a few clients mention it as well, so...
Really?
Yeah.
So it's definitely a thing we need to fix. If clients are saying maybe it's a good idea.
This is it. So, we're making Theo look a little bit like an emperor penguin now. So as you can see, I'm going
No, it's a seal.
across the hair at different angles, just to make sure that there's no loose pieces, no pieces that have avoided the clippers.
Again, Tom Cruise does the hair, just trying to escape the lasers. Nope, it's the clippers.
Right, so then we're going to go down to grade 2. Hello, Mr. Grade 2. Hello, James. Right, so, and what we're going to do is we're going to do this one just a little bit.
Just an itch on my head. There we go.
Just a little bit below.
Oh, it's back. There
we'll
we
get
go.
there at some point. Just a little bit below where I've gone here. So we're going to go down by about my thumb's width, really. So we're going to go down to grade 2, so about there. And what I'm doing is just when I get to the point where I want them to blend, is I'm just ever so gently angling the clippers slightly out. You probably can't see it on the camera, but because it is by fractions. But what this does is it just helps the blending process even more. So in and then out just ever so slightly. So again, in, following the contours of the head, bringing it out ever so slightly, ever so gently. Nice and easy, lovely, jubbly. Head down a touch for me.
There's one thing I must say, it's very random, but it's
It
something.
usually is, yeah, go on.
So there's a Tesla app you get on your phone.
God, you and the Teslas, yeah?
No, it's just a thing. No, this is a complaint.
Oh, yeah.
The Tesla app, phones can go wrong, right? What if you put on smart summon, something goes wrong on your phone? That's my problem. Because a phone is not the most trustworthy thing. For an app that just connects to your car, to me it just seems a bit dodgy for your phone to be able to do all that, smart summon all that, by just clicking a button. What if it thinks you're pressing the finger down, but you're not?
What if somebody steals your phone? Does that mean they can also steal your car?
Exactly.
What if somebody hacks your phone?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the one problem with it.
Yeah. As I say, Tesla were very clever in, thinking of a different way of doing a car, a different way to look at doing a car. And they're very clever in that, but there's a lot of issues. Apart from the fact that Elon Musk does come across sometimes as a bit mad. So, right, is that tucked under your feet? Yes, it is. Right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a grade 1 to blend this up even more. But before that, I'm going to use these little neck trimmers, neck clippers, what we class them as, to neaten up the hairline all the way around here. And what that does is it just gives you a really nice crisp line before you go in with the grade 1s. So,
to be fair, I wouldn't complain if you called him mad.
okay, keep up.
And I'll say this, from my angle, this is very precise work he's doing, so again, another good thing you should keep in mind. Comedians hair salon. Style and quality and quantity and yeah, stuff like that.
Well, I've always said I enjoy my job. I really enjoy my job. And I've always said that if I ever stop enjoying this job, I would stop doing it. I would quit. Because then I wouldn't be the best that I could be. And that's my feeling on everything really. Being a hairdresser, being a dad, being a business owner, whatever it be, try and do it to the best of your ability. We're not always going to get it right. I'm going to make mistakes as a business owner. I don't really make mistakes as a hairdresser, thank God.
You've never made a mistake, in my opinion, so far.
But I'll make mistakes as a parent. I'll make mistakes. It's just the way life is. But you have to be honest and learn by them, improve yourself, and carry on. Right, head over just as such. There we go. Thank you.
Oh, so James, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to put adverts on YouTube or whatnot eventually.
At some point, I'll want to look into advertising. Yes.
When are you planning-ish on doing that?
Well, advertising is not cheap. So it's about, working out how to advertise, where to advertise, that's going to give you the best return on your investment. So do you know what that means?
No, not at all.
Right, okay, so a return on your investment means this. If you're going to invest X amount of money, so say £1,000 in an advert, right? If you get £1,000 worth of business back from that advert, that's okay, that's not bad, you've not lost anything. But really, you want to get like £10,000 worth back from it. You want to sort of times it by about 10. If and that's your, that's what you're getting back from your investment. So I would have to look at going, right, okay, well, if I spent so much advertising on, whatever platform, whether it be YouTube, TikTok, what have you, if I'm going to get a good amount back from my investment, then great, wonderful, I'll do it. But if I'm going to be like, well, actually, it's going to cost me a load of money and I'm not going to get enough back from it, then I wouldn't do it.
James, I have a genius idea.
I find other avenues.
James, I have a genius idea.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't cost anything to make a YouTube channel or TikTok channel, right?
No.
So what if you made one and all you do is show adverts? 'Cause if you scroll on YouTube Shorts, you'll find it, but you don't have to pay money to put it on, do you? So in a way, you have free advertising.
Yeah, but one of the problems with TikTok I find at the moment, if I'm honest, I like TikTok and I use TikTok, but it is getting a bit too full of adverts, to be honest with you. Things like, you'd be like, oh, I found this great thing for, I don't know, washing my car. And you're like, oh, okay, that's interesting. What have they found then? What's this great new tool they found? And then you find out, oh, they've been sponsored. Oh, they're advertising it. It's not about, oh, I've actually found this great product. It's, I found a way to make a bit of money. So I think a lot of people are actually getting really fed up. Well, you and I this morning, we were watching TV, weren't we? Was it Place in the Sun or something? Legs up?
Yeah, Place in the Sun in winter for some reason they put on.
Well, it's because it's in Spain.
Ah.
And so they were, there were so many adverts in that programme. Wasn't there? I even said, what, another advert?
I know, but what I'm saying is, on YouTube Shorts, you can just scroll. I mean...
I know that, darling, I know. But what I'm saying is I think people are just getting sick and tired of just so many adverts. And if you've got people just scrolling past your advert, then there's no point in it being there, is there?
To be fair, again, it's a good go.
It's worth a go.
It's a go.
It's worth a go. Sorry, it's going to be quite cold, sorry.
Maybe YouTube Shorts you can do it on, because on YouTube Shorts you see an advert every 20 scrolls-ish. But if you just not actually put an advert on, but just like make your own channel, but then advertise it not as an advert, it could be a clever idea.
Worth looking into.
I have my ideas that are pretty good, I must say.
Yeah, the lovely thing about Theo is he's very bashful. He doesn't like to, boast or
I've never boasted.
say how wonderful he is.
Well, my girlfriend would possibly agree. If she's on here and disagrees, that'll be me,
Does she watch our channel, does she?
Well, she said she's seen a video of something.
Love is in the air.
Oh no, not this again.
Yes, we were looking at Valentine's Day stuff, weren't we, last night?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I get.
No.
That's a
That's
secret.
a surprise.
I'm keeping that a surprise, just in case.
But no, I was very impressed that you were thinking of things and wanting her to have something nice. I was very impressed. Nice to see that I'm raising a good lad. Right, so what I'm doing here is I'm using noisy mower. So what I'm doing is I'm using the back of me, the sort of darkness of my top. Is my microphone still off? Yes, it is. Sorry. The darkness of my top, and I can look at Theo's hair in the mirror there, and I can see, for instance, there's a bit on this side here. You can't see it on the camera, but there's a bit side here that just comes out ever such as. And I'm probably talking about.
Less than a centimetre.
It's not even a millimetre. It's literally dust. But if you're gonna do a job, you do it well.
And that's why you should come to Chameleons.
Theo's definitely into plugging the salon today.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you, he hasn't told me to do that.
No, I haven't. Not at all. But it's quite cool, to be fair to him.
What do you mean?
It's quite cool that you want to. It's quite cool that you're, positive about it and proud about it.
Yeah. It's brilliant. It's got that nice, slight hint of classic, but mostly that modern hint.
Well, that's what I wanted it to have, to be honest with you. I wanted it to look modern and fresh. I wanted it to still feel like a chameleon salon. I still wanted it to feel like it was us. But in the same sense, you've got to imagine, we have a lot of clients who are younger clients, we've got a lot of clients who are older clients, we have a lot of male clients, we have a lot of female clients. So I wanted the whole salon to be fitting for everybody. You know, if it was too, I don't know, pink and girly, the guys wouldn't like it. If it was too masculine, the ladies wouldn't like it. So it was trying to make it sort of comfortable for absolutely everybody, and how they would, you know, feel in here. We're in a Regency town. Cheltenham is a beautiful Regency town. So again, I wanted to sort of fit in with that, but with a modern twist. And so yeah, that's where I came up with this design, really.
My favourite part of this has got to be the showers. I like the showers a lot.
The showers? You mean the basins?
No, the showers.
Oh, the shelves.
Mm.
Which shelves? These little units in front of you?
No, the shelves where you got the stuff on.
Oh, those.
I
the
like
floating
them.
shelves.
I like they don't have an edge on the other side. I like that a lot.
Oh, cool. Well, you know, we want to redesign your bedroom.
Mm.
You can have something like that in your bedroom if you want to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta admit, it's the best salon I've seen ever on Google or whatnot. It's the best I've seen. Not even real life. I mean,
even if we do say so ourselves.
I'm not the one earning the money, but I still get some refunds and fine. But still, I'm not the one earning the money.
No, this is it. Well, the thing is you've got to think, right? I work, I don't know how many hours a week it is. It's probably over 40 odd hours a week. So, you know, you've got to think you're in that space a lot, you know? You're in that area a lot. So you want to be happy, excuse me, you want to be happy, you want to be comfortable, you want to be proud of it, you know? Same with people who, you know, may want to come and work for us. Like we are always open to, you know, hairdressers coming in, you know, wanting to rent a chair and what have you. By all means, get in contact. We're definitely looking for more people. That'd be lovely.
And possibly we may need more staff soon. So also, if you're
Well,
looking for
that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So
Also, can I give a shout out to one of our people? You know, the person that we have. We've had him for a long time.
you talking about Oscar?
Yeah, Oscar. Can I
Yeah.
give him a shout out for being here for such a long time?
Yeah, Oscar's been with us for 5 years, something like that. He started off as an apprentice.
He's worked his way up.
Yeah, we took him, you know, we got him qualified.
Up the snakes and ladders board. Up the snakes and ladders board. I just came up with that phrase now.
Okay.
I like the phrase. I'm going to use it a bit more.
So yeah, he's done incredibly well. He's got his own clientele. He's got his own client base. He's doing very, very well actually. He's a good testament to the salon. He really is.
Also, I'm going to give you a shout out for spending at least all your days off in the last 2 months finishing the salon.
That's more than 2 months, dude.
It really feels like you've done this in a few weeks, but
Yeah, it's probably taken, if I think about it realistically, it's probably been about 5 months worth of days off and evenings where you've been at mum's that
I just want to give him a round of applause for that. And
I'll
let's
do
say
that,
this: the only thing he didn't pretty much do is the painting.
No, I did a lot of the painting, but I had to get it finished off because my back went.
Also,
Hang on. I also had to get a plumber in to do the plumbing, and he was a great guy, a guy called Jamie Emerald. He was absolutely fabulous. Came in when he said he was going to come in, did the job that he said he was going to do, charged me what he said he was going to charge me, absolutely brilliant. And then again, the electrics we got with my friend called Elliot, Eccles Electrics. He's very, very good as well. He's been really good fun, and again, done exactly what I've asked him to do when I've asked him to do it. So we've been very lucky, to be honest with you, with the people I've got around me to use. And yes, the painting was done by Aaron, and he did a fab job as well. So yeah, we've been very lucky, to be honest.
to be fair, I doubted your green colour scheme, but if I'm honest, I think a grey would have looked a lot worse.
Well, the idea I've had
It looks
is
better.
this. Okay, well, one of the reasons why I thought the green would work is I liked it. So that colour, that green, is exactly the same colour that's on the outside of the building. Exactly the same.
Exactly.
It's the same paint.
I bet you the person who's trying to mix that paint was like, oh, here we go again. It has to be the exact same colour.
Well, no, what it is it's a Dulux Velspar paint, so it's all coded and it's done for them, so it's not a problem. But what it is basically, you know, again, like I said to you earlier when we were talking about like governments and stuff like that, when you're in business, one of the things you do is you try and keep your costs down as much as you can, realistically. You don't want to lose the quality, you don't want to lose the skills or anything like that, but you want to keep your costs down. And so one of the things I thought was, we've got a load of this paint left over. My dad, bless him, bought a fair bit of this paint. His idea was, his thing was very much along the lines of, you know, I'll do the outside, you do the inside. So my mum and dad, they own this building. So that was why they decided they were going to paint the outside. So we had a chat about the colour and finally agreed on the colour. And then, so, you know, he paid for the paint, bless him, and we painted the outside. And so there was a load left over, and I thought, well, it seems silly and foolish to waste a load of money in buying another colour when actually I quite like that colour on the outside. So that was another sort of contributing factor. Also, when the paint starts fading outside, which will probably be about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, something like that, what we'll do is we'll change the colour outside to something else, I don't know what yet, and we will change the feature walls, which are the green walls that we've got inside, to the same colour again. So we'll always have that symmetry.
I think we should keep this green. It's a very... at first, I thought this would wreck the salon, this colour, but it didn't. It looks a lot better than a grey, personally, or a white, or a black. It's just...
Yeah, well, you know, you've got to imagine in a few years' time it will look tired, it will need redoing, and I think it's always good to have an element of something new, something different, something fresh.
Well, what colour would look better than this?
I don't know. The thing is, ideas change, habits change, fashions change.
True.
So it'll depend. So, ladies and gents, I've just been blabbering along and forgetting to say what I've been doing. So, through the top there, I've just thinned this through with some thinning scissors. As I say, Theo is follically blessed. He's got lots and lots of hair. So I'm just taking the shape across the front here now to get that fringe in. Right.
I'll put this in this normal, my language manner. He's cutting the front of my hair. There you go. So I'll just even this out for the kids that are about 5 and over for a bit.
So I've thinned this top section out quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this bit, because Theo has quite a strong hair growth pattern at the front here. So I'm just going to trim this back just a touch, mainly so it looks okay, but also so it doesn't sort of look a bit overgrown too fast, basically. Do the same on this side here.
And if
this will obviously go when he gets older and his hairline starts to recede. That will go, I'm afraid.
What will go?
These bits here, they will come back. So like Daddy's hair goes back here, look. So this here and this here. That's called receding, a receding hairline. As you get older, it happens to us all.
To be fair, I don't actually like that. It doesn't look as good, those.
What those bits there?
Yeah.
I always hated them when I was a kid.
So, I'm glad...
You're like, oh, actually, if they're going to go, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't like those bits.
So what we're doing is we're taking the seam length off sort of the mid back point here.
Well, the white hair isn't showing anymore, which is nice. Well, I can't see it in the mirror, so I'm happy.
So as I say, do this bit at the back here, and then what we do is take this, make sure this is equal. So bring the scissors and comb up through, make sure we are equal through the middle.
And before you ask, yes, I'm starting to get grey hair already.
And then I'm going to bring it across this angle as well to make sure that it's all equally length.
It's not a joke, is it, Dad?
No, it's not a joke.
I forgot where it is now.
It's a stressful life, obviously.
It's only an inch.
Right, and then what I'm going to do is we've got, a lot of the time we use guide points. So we've got a guide point here and a guide point here. So I take the section down the middle, to there, bring the hair up.
How do you get a guide
We've got
point?
a guide here, which is what I put in earlier by doing the fringe.
Hey?
And we've got a guide here, which is what I'm going towards. So, from that point to there, take that off, bring it again, take that off, and then you've got your guide all the way through the middle. So So then what you do, hair back.
To be fair, if we could, when we do those things, maybe in the editing we could zoom in a bit because it's quite hard from what. Actually, to be
I don't
fair,
want to give all the tricks, secrets and tricks away. They can learn a little bit from this, but I'm not giving all my secrets and tricks away.
I'll give you one secret and trick. Go to Chameleon's hair salon.
Hair back a touch for me. So then literally you're using that middle section as your guide to go across. Obviously it's ever so slightly longer as we go forward. Nice word away.
I tell you what, I'm just using all the tricks I've seen on YouTube when I see an advert and I've put it onto this. To be fair, I should probably stop before people start going in the comments saying, stop talking. Exactly. So I'm going to say one more when I can find one, that's me done.
And then we're going to go along here. So we've got guide, take this bit off in the middle, bringing it back still.
So hang on, how long left? Because you've done a lot of progress already.
Yeah.
How much longer do you think?
Not much at all.
Guessing?
I'm not guessing. I really hate it when you do this. Theo has this very annoying habit of, how long do you think that's going to take? I don't know. Well, guess.
Maximum.
What does that matter, me having a guess? Because it means nothing, because I've already said I don't know.
At max then.
15 years.
No, that couldn't be possible. I'd have to be at school at some point.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I'd have to do hair that actually paid me instead of just fidgeted.
I pay you with love.
When's that then? I don't see any love or affection. Nobody loves me. Are you annoyed that I said that? No, we get on well, don't we, mate?
I have no words.
Oh, what, you don't think we get on well?
Oh yeah, I do agree that we get on well. Again, not one of those things that they secretly do on YouTube where they tell their son to do that, because I know some people may...
Why are you talking like an android?
I guess I just didn't have a friend.
I know some people say that they like to get on with their parents, but they really don't get on with their parents, but I've been told to talk like this like an alien. What was that all about?
Sorry, I'm guessing, because I swear there's been some people who don't actually have a very good relationship with their parents or father. Or,
Well,
hair.
it's a shame, you know, it's a shame not to have a good relationship with your parents, but...
And they lie, but I'm not lying, we do.
We do, we get on well, don't we? We have our occasional fallouts, but, you know...
Normally when they are, though, they're big ones, but it's very occasional.
But also, we get over it, don't we? We talk about it, we work it out, we say sorry, we move on from it, that's the thing.
I know who doesn't.
You talking about who I think you're talking about?
Yep.
Let's not bring her up. Let's not bring her down on things, let's just be jolly.
Holly and drop. No, it's not Christmas.
Right, now, so I'm going to blast off.
No, you're not. I'm getting a Coke, that's what I'm doing.
So I'm going to blast off your hair, and as one of my customers likes to say, the debris.
Did he make aircraft?
I like to point out that when it's a customer, I don't make it hard for them to drink their drinks, but you know, it's Theo, so...
Why can't I have a drink? Also, one thing, if you're ever looking for a lunch, we have a grilled cheese place, a sandwich place.
Oh yes, hang on, I'll turn the blow dryer off in a minute. Yes, one of our neighbours, who I have to say was absolutely fabulous. When we were doing the building up, they've been so helpful, so kind. They've been absolutely great. Couldn't wish for better neighbours, really couldn't. There's a sandwich company called Wolfie's in Cheltenham. And They make amazing.
I haven't tried it. You have to take me.
Yep, they make amazing sandwiches. And the thing with what we found quite interesting when we first bought this building, and we were telling our customers, you know, in our old building, what we bought and where we were going, we would try and describe it saying, oh, you know, it's at the start of Bath Road, go to the top of the Strand, turn right, number 4 Bath Road, number 4 to 6 Bath Road, that's where we are. And they'd be like, yeah, can't place it. And then I'd say, we're next to a sandwich shop called Wolfie's. And everyone would go, oh yeah, I know Wolfie's. Wolfie's is amazing. And I'd be like, right, okay. So Wolfie's has got an amazing reputation around Cheltenham, and it's just deserved. It's so good. So yeah, definite shout out to Wolfie's. Brilliant people, brilliant neighbours, incredibly friendly.
You're buying me a sandwich one day. I'm telling you this.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll do you a deal. I'll buy you a sandwich when we come up one day, where it'll probably be in the school holidays or something, and we'll be doing work on this. I'll buy you a sandwich if you promise to help me do the work.
Do what?
I don't know yet. There's bound to be some work needing doing.
Like what?
I don't know yet. Also, another shout out.
Did you say summer holidays?
Another shout out. This
That's a joke.
was made for the salon. Have a look at that. By one of my customers. She said to me, a lady called Claire, thank you so much Claire, they're amazing, they've gone down really, really well. She said to me, I'll make you some cookies, I'll make you some biscuits for when you get your new salon. I was like, okay, thinking it'll be a couple of cookies or something like that. She came in with this box and she made these shortbread with our logo and our address on them.
We've got a branded cookie.
How cool is that? How cool is that? So me and Theo are having those on the way home.
Maybe now.
No, on the way home.
Okay.
So yeah, really, really chuffed with that. So we've got some lovely neighbours, we've got some lovely customers.
All of our customers are lovely.
Yeah, we are. We are very, very lucky.
Because I'm a customer.
Oh, you're paying, are you?
Let's just say I have a gift card.
So there we go, sir. Is that all right?
Mhm.
So yeah.
That's nice. I don't even have to look behind me. All I need to do is look in the mirror.
Yeah. So yeah, the idea of the new salon is sort of like there's a few little changes, a few differing elements to it. I.e., we now have soft drinks. We've got coffee and tea, which we always had.
Yeah.
Water.
You may have not known we had coffee and tea. And did you have hot chocolates?
Maybe if I'm not interrupted, I can go through what we've got. Yeah? Here we go. Right, so we used to always do coffee and tea, sometimes hot chocolate, but mainly coffee and tea and squashes and water and stuff. Now we have all of that, but we also have cappuccino, we also have lattes, we have fruit teas, we have lemonade, Diet Coke and stuff like that. And in time, yeah, the mirrors turn the lights off every now and again. In time, we will get some sort of alcohol license where we can have, you know, red wine, white wine, and maybe a beer or a lager or something like that. But that's in time. I've got to get that organised. So that'll be coming soon.
What's a peach? You said something. A fruit drink.
Fruit teas.
But what's that?
It's a tea that is made of fruit,
Ah.
otherwise known as a fruit tea. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed Theo getting his barnet cut. A little bit of a guide, you know, a little bit of a tour around the salon. Really hope you choose to come and say hello, come and see what we're up to, what we've been doing. And we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Please remember to
Like and subscribe and hit the bell notifications.
And we'll both see you on the next one. Take care.
Bye. Bye.